Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt that your skin suddenly looked dull, tired, or older than it really is, yet you couldn't quite figure out why? The surprising truth is that sometimes it isn't your skincare routine or even your hairstyle that's to blame. It might come down to just one simple detail: the color you choose to wear. Yes, a single shade can either brighten your complexion and make you glow, or instantly add years to your appearance. As we move into our 50s, 60s, and beyond, our skin tone naturally changes. What once looked vibrant in our 30s may now cast shadows, highlight fine lines, or wash out our natural warmth. And while fashion for mature women should always celebrate confidence and individuality, the wrong color choice can quietly undermine that confidence by making you appear more tired than you really are. The good news: once you know which shade has this powerful aging effect, you'll never look at your wardrobe the same way again. And even better, I'll show you the flattering alternatives that not only make you look younger, but also bring out the natural radiance in your skin. Imagine slipping on a blouse or scarf that instantly lifts your face, makes your eyes sparkle, and has friends asking if you just returned from a spa retreat. Smooth transition. Now the question is, what exactly is this one color that has the power to age your skin tone so dramatically? Let's uncover the truth together. When it comes to style for women over 60, one of the most overlooked details is how certain colors interact with mature skin. Over time, our skin naturally loses some of its underlying warmth and brightness. This means that shades we once wore confidently in our 20s or 40s may no longer complement us the same way. Instead of bringing out a healthy glow, they can exaggerate shadows, highlight uneven tones, and make fine lines more noticeable. So, what is the color that does the most damage? It's black. While black has long been considered timeless, chic, and slimming, the truth is that on mature skin, it often creates a harsh contrast. This contrast can drain color from the face, making the skin appear sallow or gray. It also emphasizes wrinkles and dark circles, especially around the eyes and mouth. Instead of looking effortlessly elegant, black can add a heaviness that unintentionally ages your overall appearance. Think of it this way: when you hold up a deep black blouse near your face, it pulls the eye downward, away from your features. The strong darkness frames your skin, but not in a flattering way. It makes your complexion appear paler and your natural warmth less visible. In photos or under bright light, this effect is even more pronounced. Many women notice that black once gave them sophistication, but now it seems to highlight every sign of fatigue. The challenge isn't that black is bad in itself. It's that after a certain age, it stops working in the same way it once did. Our skin tone has changed, but the color hasn't, and the result is a disconnect that quietly ages us. Smooth transition. If black can create this aging effect, how can you tell when it's happening to you? Let's look at the clear signs that reveal when a shade is no longer serving your beauty. One of the easiest ways to know if a color is no longer flattering is to simply observe how your face responds when you wear it. Clothes should enhance your features, not compete with them. If a shade, especially black, starts working against you, the evidence is often right in the mirror. The first sign is a dull or washed out complexion. Instead of looking refreshed, your skin may appear flat, as though the natural glow has been drained away. Black tends to pull the light out of your face, which can emphasize sallowness or uneven pigmentation. Many women over 60 notice that their skin suddenly looks more tired when they slip into a dark, all-black outfit. The second sign is that fine lines, wrinkles, or under eye shadows appear deeper. Black has a way of amplifying darkness, and when placed so close to the face, it can exaggerate features we'd rather keep soft and subtle. That blouse or turtleneck you once loved might now make you look more stern or fatigued than you truly are. The third sign is a loss of vibrancy in your natural coloring. Your lips may seem paler, your eyes less bright, and your hair duller when framed by black. Instead of spotlighting your personality, the color creates a visual barrier between you and the world. A simple test is to take a photo of yourself wearing black in natural light. Then compare it with a picture of you in a softer, warmer shade like navy, teal, or burgundy. The difference is striking. One adds shadows, while the other breathes life back into your appearance. Smooth transition. Once you recognize these signs, the next step is simple, discovering which colors can lift your look and bring that youthful energy back. Let's explore the flattering alternatives that truly brighten mature skin. The best part about recognizing which colors don't serve you anymore is discovering the shades that do. Just because black can feel harsh on mature skin doesn't mean you're limited in your choices. In fact, this stage of life opens up a beautiful palette of colors that can lift your complexion, soften fine lines, and make you appear more vibrant. One of the most universally flattering options for women over 60 is navy. Navy offers the elegance of black, but without the stark contrast. It frames the face more gently, allowing your skin to look warmer and smoother. Many stylists recommend navy dresses, blouses, or blazers as a timeless wardrobe essential that feels sophisticated yet forgiving. Another powerful choice is jewel tones. Shades like emerald green, sapphire blue, and ruby red have enough depth to look polished but still reflect light back onto the skin. These tones add richness without overwhelming, helping your eyes sparkle and your skin glow. A simple jewel-toned scarf or cardigan can transform your entire appearance. Soft pastels can also be surprisingly effective. Lavender, blush pink, and light aqua can create a fresh, luminous effect, especially when worn near the face. While some women shy away from pastels, fearing they'll look childish, the right pastel paired with structured tailoring feels elegant and modern. Warm neutrals such as camel, taupe, and ivory are also essential. They're easy to mix and match, and they add softness instead of sharpness. Picture yourself in a cream blouse under a camel blazer. Suddenly, the whole look feels lighter, brighter, and more youthful than head-to-toe black. Experimenting doesn't have to mean a complete wardrobe overhaul. Start small with accessories, a jewel-toned scarf, a pastel necklace, or a navy handbag. You'll quickly notice how these shades bring life back into your face and confidence into your step. Smooth transition. Of course, even the most flattering colors can lose their power if styled incorrectly. The way you combine and balance shades is just as important as the colors themselves. So let's explore the styling tricks that can make all the difference. Even though black can feel harsh on mature skin, that doesn't mean you need to banish it from your wardrobe completely. For many women over 60, black has been a reliable go-to for decades. It feels chic, familiar, and versatile. The secret is not eliminating it, but learning how to balance it so it works with your skin tone rather than against it. The first trick is to keep black away from your face. Instead of wearing a black turtleneck or blouse, try using it on the bottom half of your outfit. Think tailored pants, skirts, or even shoes. This way you still enjoy its slimming effect without letting it cast shadows on your complexion. Layering is another powerful strategy. If you love a black dress, add a light-colored blazer, cardigan, or scarf around your shoulders. Placing a softer or brighter shade near your face offsets the harshness of black and immediately lifts your look. Jewel-toned accessories, pearl necklaces, or metallic earrings can also serve as light-reflecting accents that restore radiance. You can also break up the intensity of black with prints. A black and white polka dot blouse or a floral pattern with black as the background feels much softer than solid black. Patterns diffuse the starkness and create movement that flatters rather than overwhelms. Finally, consider fabric choice. A matte black wool sweater may feel heavy, but a silky black blouse or a flowing chiffon skirt moves with the light and softens the overall effect. The right texture can transform how the color interacts with your skin. Think of black as a spice in your style recipe. It works beautifully in moderation, but too much can overpower the whole dish. With the right balance, you can still enjoy the timeless appeal of black without letting it age you. Smooth transition. And just like color placement and layering matter, so does the fabric itself. The texture and weight of your clothing can dramatically change how colors appear on mature skin. So let's dive into the role of fabric and texture. Color is powerful, but the fabric it lives on can completely change its impact. For women over 60, the texture and weight of clothing are just as important as the shade itself. You may notice that the same color looks dramatically different depending on whether it's on a heavy wool coat, a silky blouse, or a soft knit cardigan. Dark, matte fabrics, especially in black, tend to absorb light and sit heavily against the skin. This makes features like fine lines, sagging, or discoloration appear sharper. A black wool turtleneck, for example, can feel severe and pull focus away from your natural brightness. On the other hand, lighter or more reflective fabrics have the opposite effect. A silky black top with a subtle sheen bounces light back toward your face, softening shadows and creating a healthier glow. This principle applies to other colors too. Jewel tones in velvet add depth and elegance, while jewel tones in chiffon feel airy and uplifting. Even neutrals can be influenced by texture. An ivory silk blouse may look luminous, while the same shade in stiff cotton risks looking flat. Texture can also add dimension to an outfit, making it more forgiving. Knits, lace, or fabrics with a gentle drape move with the body and add softness, preventing a harsh outline that emphasizes aging skin. The key is to choose fabrics that reflect a bit of light and create fluidity rather than rigidity. When shopping, hold a garment up near your face under natural light. Notice how the fabric interacts with your skin. Does it drain you, or does it make your features appear brighter and more defined? This quick test often reveals more than the color swatch itself. By paying attention to fabric and texture, you can turn even difficult shades into flattering options. You don't need to give up favorites, you just need to let the right materials do the work of softening and balancing. Smooth transition. And while fabrics can shift how colors affect your appearance, so can your personal features, especially your hair color and accessories. Let's look at how these elements interact with what you wear. Color never exists in isolation. What you wear interacts not only with your skin tone, but also with your hair color and the accessories you choose. For women over 60, these details can dramatically shift how a color plays against your overall appearance. Let's start with hair. If you've embraced your natural gray or silver, you may notice that wearing black or other dark shades can make your hair look dull rather than radiant. The strong contrast often emphasizes shadows in the face and can leave silver hair appearing flat. On the other hand, pairing gray hair with jewel tones, like sapphire blue or emerald green, brings out the sparkle in your strands and brightens your skin tone at the same time. For women with darker dyed hair, deep shades can still feel heavy. In that case, adding lighter accessories around the neckline can soften the effect. A statement necklace, a silk scarf in a bright hue, or even gold or pearl earrings can act like little reflectors, pulling light back to your face and counteracting the heaviness of black. If you've chosen a warmer hair tone, like honey blonde or soft auburn, certain pastels and neutrals will harmonize beautifully. Camel, ivory, and blush pink can enhance that warmth, creating a glowing, youthful effect. The wrong accessory, however, can undo it. A chunky black necklace or heavy earrings in dark tones might weigh down the look, while metallics or soft stones will uplift it. Accessories themselves are powerful tools. Even when you're wearing a color that isn't your most flattering, the right accessory can rescue the outfit. A simple trick is to wear a scarf in a face-brightening shade layered over a dark blouse. Suddenly, the entire balance shifts, and what once made you look tired now feels polished and intentional. Think of your hair and accessories as part of your personal color palette. They can either amplify the effect of your clothing or balance it out. Once you begin coordinating these elements thoughtfully, you'll notice your outfits feel more cohesive and flattering. Smooth transition. And beyond appearance, there's something even deeper at play. Color doesn't just change how you look, it also affects how you feel. Let's explore the psychology of color and how it influences confidence. While it's easy to focus on how colors make us look, it's just as important to recognize how they make us feel. Clothing is more than fabric and thread, it's an emotional experience. For women over 60, color becomes a powerful tool not only for enhancing appearance, but also for shaping confidence, mood, and even how others perceive you. Research in color psychology shows that bright, luminous shades often evoke energy, joy, and openness, while darker, muted tones can create heaviness or seriousness. That's why wearing black head to toe can sometimes feel safe but also draining. You may appear more closed off or even more fatigued than you truly are. By contrast, stepping into a jewel-toned blouse or a soft pastel scarf can lift your spirits immediately. The shift isn't just external, it's internal. Think about the last time you wore a color that truly lit up your face. Perhaps a friend complimented you, or you caught yourself smiling in the mirror. That instant boost of self-assurance doesn't come from the fabric itself. It comes from the confidence you feel when your reflection aligns with how you want to be seen. When you feel radiant, you carry yourself differently. Your posture straightens, your eyes brighten, and your energy becomes contagious. Confidence also influences how others respond to you. Bright, flattering colors often make people perceive you as more approachable, lively, and engaged. A soft lavender jacket at brunch with friends or a sapphire blue dress at a family gathering doesn't just enhance your skin tone, it signals vitality and warmth. At this stage in life, style isn't about hiding age, it's about embracing it with grace and joy. Color becomes a language that communicates self-acceptance and confidence. Choosing hues that bring out your best not only enhances your outer glow, but also nurtures your inner strength. Smooth transition. Now that we've uncovered how color influences both appearance and mindset, it's time to bring everything together. Let's wrap up with a powerful conclusion that highlights the key lessons and helps you move forward with confidence. We've taken quite a journey together, uncovering the surprising truth about color and how it can either lift your appearance or quietly add years to your look. Along the way, we discovered that while black has long been celebrated as timeless and elegant, it can be one of the harshest shades against mature skin. It drains warmth, deepens shadows, and often highlights the very features we'd prefer to soften. But here's the empowering part. Knowing this gives you control. You don't have to give up style staples you've always loved. You simply need to wear them differently. By choosing flattering alternatives like navy, jewel tones, soft pastels, and warm neutrals, you can bring back radiance to your complexion. By layering, balancing, and paying attention to fabrics and textures, you can keep black in your wardrobe without letting it dominate your look. And with thoughtful use of hair color and accessories, you can create harmony that makes you feel confident and youthful. The real message is that fashion for women over 60 isn't about rules or restrictions, it's about freedom. It's about discovering what makes you shine today, not what worked 20 years ago. When you embrace colors that reflect your inner energy, you not only look fresher and younger, but also project confidence that others can't help but notice. So the next time you stand in front of your closet, ask yourself, does this color make me look tired, or does it bring me to life? That simple question can transform the way you dress, and more importantly, the way you feel. If you found these insights helpful, don't stop here. There's so much more to explore about color, style, and confidence at every stage of life. Be sure to like this video, share it with a friend who might need a little inspiration, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a tip. Smooth Transition CTA. And if you're curious about how other shades might be quietly adding years to your look, you won't want to miss my upcoming video. 7 color mistakes that add 10 years to your look.